another hot tip and trick. You guys have been asking me lately, what have I been doing with my storage chests, especially with the new DLC with so many items being added. We've had flowers, we've had fish, we've had crafting material, junk, a whole bunch of stuff. So let me show you. I have put all of my flowers from the OG island in my universal chest. Just was the original that I started with, and really, I don't have any rhyme or reason. I just kind of collected as many as I could. Some of them I have 100 worth, some of them I have only 50. I just put as many as I could away, and then each of the biomes next to the storefronts for Goofy, I also laid down a large chest there, and any of the flowers from that biome will also be placed in a chest. So I don't just have chests inside my house for storage, I also have them out in each of the biomes on my regular valley. But for all of the newer stuff with the DLC and all that good stuff that's been added, this is something that I wanted to show you. It's pretty easy. So as you can see, I've already kind of started to make a pattern with what flower types and how many I want. In particular, the green glass-like flowers, or any of the glass-like flowers, I want to get at least 100 of each. So I'm just gathering them little by little as I go around my valley. Every day I log in and I consider that part of my dailies. Same thing with the other plants I'm trying to get at least 100 of, and then with the glowing ones, I purposely knew I wanted to decorate with them on my island somewhere, so it was actually grabbing 150 of them versus just the 100. But I made sure that I had room to get at least the same amount of each item, so I'm not missing one over the other. Anything that goes over that amount, I just sell, just for extra money, just because. Now, regular stuff, you can certainly separate it or put signs behind them. These signs are very easy to craft at any crafting table. They're under the function tab. You'll be able to find them. But they just make it easier when you're running around your building. If you have a lot of chests, especially small chests, seeing or remembering in what order you kind of laid everything out. So once again, you can kind of see I have some chests where I have everything listed. It's just all of the same item. Then I have other chests where I did an entire row or half a row to add more. Once again, no rhyme or reason to it. It's just kind of how my brain works. I decided I wanted to do 2 full rows of 99 things of regular soil, 2 full rows of rich soil, and 2 full rows of tropic wood. Why? Because, just because. While I have a sandbox that literally has all of the sand that I ever need, and then anytime I buy or find empty vials or glass at Kristoff's stall, I'll buy it, and then I just add it to my little thing here. So technically, I can use my sand for other crafting materials and stuff, because I already have the other things that you would craft with it. The bones, even the festive wrapping paper, I just put in this extra storage chest that I didn't really need. Same thing here, coal. So all of this stuff is really just set up what works best for myself to remember. That's why I don't really have a bit of advice as to what works the best. There is really no rhyme or reason to it. Anything will work as long as it works best for your gameplay style, right? So I'm very impatient. I know if I at least have 50 to 100 of one item, I'm not gonna have to worry if it comes up in a quest line later. But if I have 200 of it, I literally never have to worry about it. Like, I'm never gonna have to worry, because I know I have plenty of storage that I can even replenish what I've used over time, no matter how little it is, just by grabbing the items every day and logging in. Now, my fish, I did the same thing. I try to keep about 50 of each, and then I repeat some of the seafood pieces just because you can craft or do a little more with them. The plastic, just like in the DLC, I plan on having at least 3 rows of that, 2 rows of the octopus, and 2 rows of the sandworm, as well as the scorpion. So, like, you can kind of see the pattern of what I'm going in, but it's really no rhyme or reason to it. Any of the leftover fish and meat I have in here. Once again, doing the split method, 200, 200. And then, of course, everything else that's in my other inventory. So the fridge only holds about 2 rows worth, which is about your normal size for a small chest. But then the other stuff I just kind of have listed based off of colors, based off of like items. If I had more of one item, I put it in. But I kind of just have patterns. I'm more about symmetry, which, once again, has nothing to do with gameplay. It's just how I like it to look. So, like, once again, why did I do 400 broccoli, cabbage, and celery versus 200 that I did at the top? It's because I ran out of adding things. There was nothing else to add for food or spices, so I just finished the row out. That's it. That's the only reason. So I hope I was able to help you out. I know this is definitely more of a personal style, and there's no right or wrong way in order to set up your storage. But if you're ever curious or you need inspiration, I hope that the way I've done mine were somewhat able to help you in your journey. And yeah, let me know below. How do you like to keep your treasure chests? I know that a lot of you guys don't have the options to the larger chests until later in the game. So if you have to do multiple smaller chests, do you keep signs behind it or do you put food on top? Let me know in the comments below. But I hope I was able to help you out, and stay tuned for another hot tip and trick the next time. Have fun playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley, and happy 2024. Bye!